It's been going so well, so well. Todd, we've had a steady stream of people coming through here. Couldn't have asked for a better day. And as you know, this organization, making Art Connections Across Selma, we use MACAS as the acronym for it, has invited 5 artists, 3 from Ohio, and 1 from Birmingham, and 1 from Raleigh, North Carolina, to come down here and help us create these beautiful murals for the 8 districts that are, or 8 wards of Selma, and we've invited the community to come out and help paint them.
And you've had a lot of participation today as far as the community coming out?
It's been better than what I had thought. You know, it's steady. It's been really steady. Not overwhelming.
Right.
And we've got people on every board here. They're 8 by 12 foot murals, and these murals will, I think I've already mentioned, will be here for a year, and then they'll move back out into the different wards.
That's cool.
And then we'll start it all over again.
What gave you the idea to do this?
So art is just, you know, it's a healing thing, and it brings people together. It creates economics. I've seen it in examples all over the United States where towns that were struggling, and artists have gone in and basically start painting on the sides of buildings and transformed these towns. And so I was, with the project I had before this, I was going around through the Black Belt and doing, it was called the Revolution of Joy mural project.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so we were kind of finishing that up. Actually, the organization, Candade, that's who I was doing that with. And we went through Black Belt, 10 different communities, towns. And so we're going to finish that up in the spring, and now we're just staying, my wife and I and MACAS are going to stay focused on Selma and really try to bring some beauty into this and community, and to inspire people and to bring people together.
That's fantastic, because I mean, you've done so many murals as well. I mean, you did the one on the side of the building that we're standing next to here.
Yep, did this one up here.
You did the other one, and you did one over in Uniontown,
Camden, Greensboro, Marion, Greenville. I'm sure there's Orville. I'm sure I've missed a few in there.
You've done a lot of murals.
Done a lot of murals.
Fantastic. And you say you'll do this again next year?
That's the plan. We're gonna. We actually went to Selma High School yesterday.
Yeah.
Took the 5 artists there, and we transformed these garage doors that students were asked prior to the artists coming to design. And so we went there and worked with the artists and the students, and they ended up designing and painting out 4 of these doors. They're absolutely beautiful. So the idea there is that MACAS, being an outreach, community outreach,
right,
through art, we'll go work with the high school, and we're hoping to develop a mural arts club with them.
Oh, wow. And
then there is a mural that we're saving, a mural board that we're saving for the kids to design and paint themselves. And we'll try to, move several of those through the year.
That is cool.
The organization MACAS is an acronym for Making Art Connections Across Selma, and this is a marquee event for us as an organization. I advise them, and we felt like it was an important event to bring the community together. What's really wonderful about this event is it's being done in partnership with a business and arts leaders group out of Columbus, Ohio, and due to their generosity, they flew in 3 muralists from Columbus, Ohio, who are working alongside 2 of our area artists, Carrie Fountain and Tom Triumph from North Carolina, and they are having an opportunity to experience Selma, and their artwork is bringing our community out, and we are having the wonderful opportunity to beautify Selma. And this is one of 3 events that we are doing each year. And we're just so thrilled at how many members of the Selma community have come out to paint alongside these artists. And when it's over, these boards will live here in Phoenix Park for a year, and then each ward in Selma will get one of these boards. And we plan and intend to do this annually so that there'll be a mural trail in Selma at some point, which will be lovely. MACAS is going to be about all of the arts. Right now we're focused on visual arts, and we'll see where it goes, but the idea is that we would like to implement at least 3 projects a year in the community, and this is our big project for this year. Earlier this year, we introduced our free little art gallery that was installed over by Bird School, where you could give a piece of art, take a piece of art, and then we're looking at some other projects that we can do that are not this grand of scale, but that can also bring the community together. So we are going to be expanding our board of directors because it's only a board of 6 people. But every time that we have an event, we would absolutely love for the community to be a part of it, and either like come out and paint today. We have a closing ceremony that people can be a part of, be part of any of the projects. That's every project will be done with the intention of bringing Selma out together.
So my name is Tom Katzenmeyer, and I'm CEO of the Greater Columbus Arts Council. I'm here with my good friend Barbara Brandt, who is the brainchild, the connector that brought this whole event together here today. And we're very proud to partner with MACAS. Very significant partnership with MACAS here.
Well, I was vacationing in Florida. Trey Taylor was showing his art, and I met him there at what's called the La Quinta Art Festival, and fell in love with this art. It took him away from potential clients, according to my husband, and asked him about Selma. And he explained, and he said, "You got to come visit us." Early 60s. Tom said, "We can do this," and the operative word was "we." And we decided to put it all together, and Trey called Trey and Helene, and they said, "Of course we'll be your partner. MACAS will be part of that." And here we are.
And we have 3 artists from Columbus with us. They're painting behind us. So Richard Duarte Brown, he goes by Duarte, Lance Johnson, and April Tsunami. And they are thrilled to be here in Selma. It's very meaningful to them. We've had basically a 3-day immersion in the civil rights movement, which is incredibly meaningful to all of us. We're very interested in trying to do this again next year. We have to figure that out.
Anniversary.
Anniversary
that's
of the
cool.
walk,
April Tsunami, Columbus, Ohio. I'm a mixed media painter mainly, and also do murals throughout Central Ohio, and actually all throughout Ohio. These 2 are, my 2 paintings for Ward 1, also Ward 2. Exceeded expectations, if anything else. Everybody here has been so enthusiastic and excited to help. Everybody's just contributed, so this is truly a collaborative effort. And one thing I always say whenever I do work in communities and I do community murals, I'm not just making art for you, making art with you. So that is definitely evident here today.
Richard Duarte Brown, Columbus, Ohio. I'm an artist, a mixed media artist, like they call a teaching artist, that goes into school and works with teachers. I go to 3 different schools 5 days a week, and I teach an after-school program. The whole thing is about giving dreams to finding a dream in people, young people especially, and then give them a chance to discover what they already have, and then put them in positions to sell their work, present their work, do their work, become a teaching artist, assistant artist, and all kind of ways, performance, visual, or even written words. So it's like a form of expression is what everybody has, and every opportunity you get. When you do what you're born to do, the next thing comes to you. If you stay on that path, it unreveals itself to you. So wherever we get and go, if you stay there long enough, you'll find where you belong. My whole image after the LA riots was to comfort humanity as an assignment as an artist, and how that looks is that image up there where all them different races are hugging each other. Because every time we have a tragedy, even when we lose, we seem to reach out to people and we're more empathetic. But when we get puffed up and big and we win, we get to be small-minded and greedy. Something about our nature just doesn't have enough. So if we don't know how to title that out, we keep construction, greed, and war, and judgment, and all those kind of things that blind us to who we really are. And many times the people that we hate are the people that we need. So the opportunity to come here and find all these different people they don't seem like a color, they seem like the spirit of love. So I'm really like so honored that I got to come here.
Lance Johnson, originally from New York, but I live in Columbus, Ohio now. Artist in Columbus. I came out here. We've been here for about 3 days. And of course, Selma is sacred land for my community. So I wanted to be here. I wanted to share my art with the community. And today has been an amazing day. I'm just super inspired by everybody who's come out. All the kids adding a little piece of their soul to the canvas. And that's what it's all about, you know, enjoying the process.
So I don't think, I may be wrong about this, but I don't think these artists have worked with the community before. They usually go and do murals on their own.
Right.
So imagine what that must be like for the artists to turn control over. They're still guiding, they're still leading, they're still designing, but it's not that easy for an artist to just let go. And so I think there's this beautiful communication, and art is always about sort of following the spirit anyway, you know. You discover things when you're making something, and so it kind of works both ways. Artists letting go and learning things from working with the community, but the community's coming in and they're coming in sort of hesitant, like, oh, I'm gonna mess it up.
Right.
But it's all about letting go and let the creative spirit come through.
I've been painting. I must say, it's such a blessing to be part of this, the fellowship, meeting all of these beautiful young people. Everyone is out working together and helping. I worked with Bill Gamble on one of the murals, which was April's, and I just feel honored and blessed to be here and to be part of Selma. Selma is on the map. People say nothing's happening in Selma. Something every day is happening in Selma. I love Selma.